Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content. And before we jump into this video, I just want to start it out with a little bit of a meme. So this meme is saying, wake up, come on man, snap out of it. Please, if you could hear my voice, it's no use, he's in a deep coma. Let's sell all of his XRP. And the guy wakes up. Now this is funny. I thought it was funny, but realistically, yeah, I mean, a lot of people will hold on to their XRP for years. We already know people have been holding on to their XRP since 2013, 2014, 15, 16, and so forth. Not a bad idea. I mean, me personally, I do think that XRP in the future, long term, is going to have a significant value to it that is higher than most assets in this space. Especially considering the ODL service is really kind of ramping up, and we do see innovation happening every single day. So I do think that XRP is one of those assets where a lot of people, are scared to sell, or they just want to continue hodling it as well. Now, before we jump into the major news, I just want to say we are still having our buy one get one 25% off sale as the remainder of August is here. If you guys do want to utilize this code, you guys can come onto this website and utilize it right now. We have a ton of posters on here that you guys could choose from. I do plan on uploading a lot more XRP ones as well, so no worries on that. So, with that being said, let's talk about this. We do see here Flare Networks Inc.'s partnership with largest esports organization worldwide. Details. So, if you guys don't know, I own a design agency. It's actually one of my biggest companies that I am basically building right now. And we work in the esports scene as well as, obviously multimedia scenes. But esports is a huge demand right now. It's a growing, community. It's been growing for years now. It's absolutely incredible how huge it's actually become, especially if you go over to like Twitch and you see like 100,000 people watching somebody play video games. Nobody would have ever guessed that would actually happen, but guess what? It did. It's pretty crazy to see. Now we do see here Flare Networks actually teamed up with GEF, which is the most influential cybersport organization. Now in this we do see that Flare Songbird is gaining steam, which is great to see, but this is great to see nonetheless. We do see here we are excited to announce this global partnership with Flare Networks as one of our core values, innovation. We offer our community boundless opportunities, excitement, and hope. Our global community has asked us to lead the way and provide the guidance, framework, and integrity measures appropriate to enhance their trust. So this is actually very interesting to see. I do think that, a lot of these huge, pretty much esports organizations and overall systems could definitely benefit from being built on blockchain ecosystems, as well as we've already talked about the idea of possibly even having the Oasis from Ready Player One being built. So I do think that gaming is most likely kind of gonna move in the direction of blockchain technology at some point in time, to really kind of overlap what is pretty much the ceiling limit for video games that is right now. So I do think that AR, augmented reality, and also virtual reality is most likely going to be the future for gaming, and I do think that blockchain technology will play a huge role in that. But obviously, we don't know really what the overall use case value will be here. We don't know what they're actually going to basically be doing, just apart from basically innovation realistically. So who knows what's going to really happen. It's going to be interesting to see here. We do see here Flare Songbird is gaining steam. We do see here co-founder and CEO of Flare Networks highlights the importance of cross-industry integrations with blur the line between gaming and blockchain projects. We do see here, we believe wholeheartedly in the mission of the Global Esports Federation to connect the world through esports. At Flare, we are committed to building a fair, fast, decentralized, and low carbon footprint network where individuals and communities can take better control of their collective futures and experiences and interact with each other in ways not previously possible. Gaming and esports are an area where we think blockchain has exciting applications. Through this fantastic partnership with the GEF, we hope to foster an enriched, democratized, and better connected esports community. So I think that this is great to see. I do think that that is a great overall use case as well. I do think that the innovation is happening so fast with Ripple and XRP. Like, I know that Flare isn't necessarily in quotation marks XRP, but when we're talking about something where it's a network that XRP is basically going to help build, which is Flare essentially. We also see that any kind of innovation that's happening with Flare is technically linked to XRP itself, and I do think that this is huge news, especially for how big esports is. So I'm very bullish on this. I think that this is absolutely incredible to see, and I'm very happy to see it as well. Now, I do also want to talk to you guys a little bit about this. Do you see the link? American Express is a Ripple partner. And if you guys didn't read this article, basically, we do see here the RBI has been taking strict actions against financial entities like MasterCard and American Express over non-compliance to regulatory guidelines in the country. We do see here American Express may partially resume operation in India from today. Guys, this is getting pretty interesting, especially considering the fact that ODL services have been ramping up everywhere overseas. I do think that's only a matter of time before it's not only Japan. I think it's going to be everywhere. But we do see here American Express may partially resume its business in India from today, August 7th. More than 3 months after the foreign card payment network was barred from the Reserve Bank of India, RBI, from taking in new customers over non-compliance with data storage rules in the country. The central bank had earlier this year imposed a bunch of regulations to the American Express company and MasterCard, asking the companies to not sell any new cards for failing to localize data here. Has, however, since amended its policies in line with RBI instructions and is set to partially resume operations from August 7th, according to reports, which cite a piece of communication sent by the company on July 28th to its banking partner. So this is basically going to ramp up back with American Express basically being utilized. So I think that this is incredible to see. Like I said, the more and more use case value that we do see being brought overseas with Ripple is pretty much, very interesting to see. I do think that it's also very bullish to see, especially for XRP and Ripple. So I'm very excited for this. Like I said, this is kind of going hand in hand with partnerships with Flare and stuff. Like wherever we see, innovation happening with Flare, we also have to link it to XRP. Same with American Express. Plus, we've already talked about, India basically ramping up their central bank digital currencies and stuff like that. So who knows? I think that this is very bullish, and I do think that it's only a matter of time before XRP is basically, back in business everywhere. Now, we also see this. Now, this is a very interesting use case. Everyone everywhere should be able to sell, buy, or transfer NFTs on the blockchain of their choice. Learn how our new partnership with Mintable app plans to leverage XRP Ledger to deliver a seamless experience for NFTs. And also, when we talk about cross-border promises as well. Now, I'm going to get into this. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about this. So let me actually open this up. But I really kind of want to talk to you guys about the NFT thing and also cross-border payments as well. So real quick, obviously we know NFTs are huge. We're talking about, in 2020 alone, consumers spent $54 billion on NFTs. And this is only the beginning. NFTs have the long-term potential to accelerate the creator economy, inspire new business models, and open access to broader participation in the modern financial system. I think that this is very interesting. You guys already know that I'm into NFTs. I actually sold a few NFTs myself. I do think that they're great, especially if you guys are an artist. It's awesome. This shift will inevitably inspire cross-chain interoperability. I told you guys interoperability is a huge use case that allows the right chain to be used at the right time to create the best user experience. Pretty much with this announced $13 million in Series A funding to expand the platform support for more blockchains. We also see the fact that they minted 700,000 items in the past year alone. So NFTs are growing day by day. Absolutely incredible. Now, we do see that this will also allow advantages, and built-in decentralized exchange is ideally suited to deliver a seamless experience for NFTs. We're talking about, gas fees, right? Ethereum gas fees for all NFTs are absolutely ridiculous. We do see here the federated consensus algorithm core to the design of XRP Ledger ensures low-cost transactions and positive implications for sustainability by being able to cut transaction gas fees down to a fraction of a cent on the XRP Ledger. This is that huge use case that we've been talking about. We also see here that the XRP Ledger consumes only about 790,000 kilowatts per hour, or per year, an hour per year, and is already carbon neutral, which is far more efficient than proof of work networks that consume around 66 watts an hour of energy per year. In a nutshell, its environmentally friendly attributes will allow billions of NFTs to be minted, bought, and transferred on the XRP ledger in a sustainable way. So this is very bullish, obviously, especially for anybody who is trying to get into, NFTs. I think that this is great nonetheless. I've talked about this multiple times, right? I do think that NFTs are only the beginning for what's to come in terms of digitization for, artwork, for pretty much anything in that aspect. I think that it's great. We've already talked about the healthcare NFTs with Hedera Hashgraph as well. So I do think that this is a huge shift into a new potential market for, non-fungible tokens as well. So very interesting. Now, I do want to talk to you guys roughly about this as well. I know this video is getting a little bit long, but this is crypto has cross-border promise. Of course it does. When we talk about Ripple, right, first off, we're talking about for nearly 30 countries or territories, inward flowing remittances, non-commercial money transfers that typically go to family and friends in another country make up for more than 10% of the annual GDP. Guys, this is absolutely crazy, especially when we talk about $540 billion in remittances flowed to low and middle income countries in 2020 alone. That is just P2P payments practically. By the end of 2022, the institution projects remittances to take up to $565 billion. We also see here that Bitso handles 2.5% of remittances sent from the U.S. to Mexico, totaling more than $1 billion annually. And RippleNet, the blockchain-based money transfer network owned by crypto company Ripple, reported five-fold growth in transactions between 2019 and 2020. Guys, pay attention to Ripple and XRP if you haven't already. Obviously, you guys watching this video have been, so that's great. We do see that, this is talking about, inflation rates. Obviously, like the inflation rates in Venezuela are absolutely massive, to be completely honest with you. It's crazy. We also see here that since blockchain-based solutions aim to cut out extra steps involved in sending money back and forth, it can lead to anywhere from 40 to 80% in cost reduction. Broadbent told us Holmes said MoneyGram charges an average of 2.9% of the amount sent, compared with the World Bank's reported global average of 6.4%. Cindy Young, European lead for Ripple, told us it cost per transaction is about 90% less than the status quo for legacy money transfer companies. Guys, XRP is solving a huge problem, saving a lot of money. It's insane. I don't even understand how anybody can't see the fact that the HODL service is absolutely going to kill a lot of these big companies, especially, I do think that at some point in time, we could definitely rally Swift, or even at some point in time, bring Swift onto the XRP ledger to basically enhance the payment structure and enhance this, payment system as well. And it will all be utilizing XRP. So XRP is going to be an absolute giant in the space, guys. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. Hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.